Blessing everyone. Blessings from Eat Good TV. I have a special recipe for you today. It's my Jamaican authentic sweet potato pudding. That's number 1, and part 2 is my cherry raisin sweet potato pudding. Starting with the authentic first. Family, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays are upon us. So we are gonna make sweet potato pudding. I make sweet potato pudding for Thanksgiving. And this is authentic Jamaican sweet potato pudding. I'm not gonna put any raisin in it. What else they put in it? I'm not gonna put any cornmeal in it. But if you wanna put cornmeal, you can put a 1/4 cup of cornmeal in it. I don't have any yellow yam, but I have cocoa. So I'm just gonna put a cocoa in it. Just like how they do it the traditional way. They put cocoa or yellow yam, piece, any type of yam, white yam, yellow yam, just a piece of yam or cocoa. I'm gonna put cocoa in it. I already wash the potato, wash and peel the potato. So I have one here to peel for you, and I'm gonna peel the cocoa. But I wash the potato before I peel it, then I wash it again after I peel it. So you have to wash it twice. When you take it from the store, you wash your potato when you take it from the store. And when you after you finish peel it again, you wash it again. And this is the one I'm gonna peel for you now. Yes, I wash it before, and I'm gonna wash it again. So you'll see everything at the end. So this is, this is the way you just wash it. You wash it already, so it's not dirty. You just wash it again. So let me wash the glass bowl, because I'm gonna wash it and put it in there. Yeah, I'm washing it and put it in a glass bowl. But when I was younger, I find when I soak the potato or anything I'm gonna grate and I soak it in water, like just leave it in the water before I rinse it off, it gets soft to me, like it's easy to grate. I don't know if that happened to you. Like when I put things like this, I would leave it for like about an hour. And when I'm grating it, it's very easy to grate. I'm just rinsing it off now, washing it now. I'm just washing it. So I'm gonna give it, it's a wash, so I'm gonna give it a rinse, and that's it. Rinse it again, so that's it. So you wash it twice, wash it with the skin on, and then you wash it with the skin off, and then you just rinse it. Okay, nice and clean. And if you want to soak it for 30 minutes in the water, you can soak it for 30 minutes. It grates easy that way. I'm gonna dry the counter, then I'm gonna introduce all the ingredients to you. And it's not a lot of ingredients, because what I do, I make cake. So what I do, I mix everything together. So in this bottle, it have rose water, it have vanilla, and it have mixed essence. So I mix them all together and fill the bottles. But this bottle is all my stuff is almost empty. But this is what I have. So I'm gonna use rose water, vanilla, mixed essence. So you'll have 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of rose water, 4 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of mixed essence. So this is what I keep in the bottle. And you can use a little salt. Salt is optional. If you want to use a little salt, you can, because it balances the sugar. And this is butter. This is butter. This is like a half a stick of butter. And 2 nutmeg. I'm gonna grate nutmeg. Let's begin. First, we're gonna grate our potato. And this is just all-purpose flour. 4 cups of flour. So I'm gonna mix it gradually, like a half a cup at a time. I'm just gonna mix it gradually until it's combined. Okay, I'm just gonna set this aside. All the flour is gone out of it, make sure. Yeah, all the flour is really mixed up in this. I'm just gonna add liquid to it. But I'm gonna set this aside. Just set it aside, and I'm gonna get my coconut ready. And they used to have this wriggle, what have 3 eyes and cannot see, it's coconut. So I'm gonna try and pour the coconut. Let me see if the 2 at the top, the 1 at the bottom you open. And then what I do, I just leave it to drain. You just put it under the coconut. And if you see what I'm doing, you just put it under here and it will remove it. As long as the coconut is dry, this tool remove it. And it's from Amazon. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah. This is from Amazon and it remove it. Then what I do, I just cut it up according to the size of the blender. Then I just add the water and blend the milk. So I can use the milk. I'm not gonna use all of the coconut. I'm gonna leave some, so I can take it and do more recipe, because this is 4 coconuts. I do it twice. I don't want to fill up the blender too much. And you just put the water just above the coconut. This is what I have here now to put in the potato. A pinch of salt, just a pinch of salt. Rose water, vanilla, mixed essence, melted butter, and the milk. So I'm just gonna pour everything in the milk and mix it. I'm gonna pour everything into the milk. So I'm gonna pour the butter, the rose water, vanilla, and mixed essence. I'm gonna pour it in here. And this is about 1.5 cups. It's a good amount of potato. And salt, just a pinch. When I say a pinch, perfect pinch, right? That's a pinch of salt. That's the salt you're gonna put in here. And you're gonna mix the sugar in. Three cups of brown sugar. 1, 2. I'm gonna mix 3 cups and taste it first. So I have 3 cups in here. So I'm gonna mix it and taste it. With pudding, you have to taste as you go, because you don't want it over sweet and you don't want it under sweet. So I'm gonna taste as I go. It needs at least a half a cup, so that's 3.5 cups of sugar. Need a half a cup. I'm mixing it on. I add some of the coconut in it. They leave the little pieces when they grate it and they just put it in the pudding. So just if you understand what I'm talking about, just leave it in the comments. They would put some of the trash like this inside, and they would put some of the little pieces, the leftover from what they grate inside of it. I'm gonna pour the liquid now and mix. So you just pour your liquid gradually and just mix. Your grandmother would mix it like this, but she would make sure she have some of those little pieces to put inside of it. But I have sweet potato recipe on the channel. I have the one in Jamaica in the old outdoor kitchen, and I have another one on the channel. So this is my third one making. You just mix gradually. You don't make it too watery, because when it bake it will be like too soft. My mother always said when you mix and the spoon can stand in the middle good, then it's time for pouring. But it's not ready yet. This is Grandma's delicious pudding. They say once you mix it up, you know, it mustn't be watery. It must be able to just run it, but not like water. When you mix it like this, as long as the spoon stand up in the middle, when you turn it like that, and the spoon stand up in the middle and not moving, then you know it's ready to pour. If the spoon was like falling and it's liquidy, then you just add some more flour to hold it. But it's just good. Nothing more need to add it. I'm just gonna pour it into a pan and leave it for about 20 minutes. Then I pour some of this. This is what gonna make the slurry on the top. But I have to pour it into a pan and make it sit for a while, like about 15-20 minutes. Then I put the liquid on the top. I'm just gonna fill the baking dish with the potato. With the pudding, I'm just gonna fill it with it. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees and just place it in the oven to bake. Now that it's set for around 15 minutes, I'm gonna just pour this on top. And I'm just gonna place it in the oven. There you have it, your authentic Jamaica sweet potato pudding with coconut slush on top. Part 2, this is the cherry raisin with rum and wine. So this is rum and wine mixed together. So it's 1 cup of wine and a half cup of rum. So I'm gonna throw the raisin in it, in the pot, and I'm gonna put it on top of the stove. So the raisin can, once it boils up, then you just turn it off. I'm just gonna make it the raisin plump, then I'm gonna throw it inside of here. So now this one I'm adding rum, wine, raisins and cherries. These are some cherries in there. And they want rum and wine. So that's rum and wine. And the raisin, look at the raisin. They are nicely plumped. So I'm gonna prepare the pans and place them in the oven. There you have it, family, your cherry raisin sweet potato pudding. Bye from Eat Good TV. Love you. Wish you all the best. Bye.